Good morning, boys and girls. This is Mr. Rodriguez from Pre-K 102. So you are part of Pre-K 102. And we're continuing with our video of read alouds. As you know, we talked about the balls on Monday, and we talked about the different balls that bounce and that we play with. Okay? Now, I have some balls here that I wanted to see if you know if they bounce or they don't bounce. Because the story today is about Bounce by Doreen Cronin. So let's look at this foam ball. This foam ball, does it bounce? Yes or no? Not much. Very little. I wanted to show you this this one. This is a marble. This is another marble. And this is my other marble I have here. Okay? So, do they bounce? Let's see. Too heavy. Told you, too heavy. Not much. So they're too heavy, they're made out of glass, but they're also considered as balls. What about this one? This is what I found at the Dollar Tree. It's called balls and jacks, or jacks and balls. Jacks is something that your mom and dad, or mom, probably mom, more than anybody, has played with it while bouncing a ball and trying to pick up these jacks. This is a good activity that you can do at home or outside as well. And so let's see if this ball bounces. Well, there goes the ball. But yes, this ball does bounce. This is what I like about these videos. It's very organic. And I can't get it because it fell way behind my limit. Let's see if an orange bounces. Too heavy. How about a lemon? Too heavy. How about a lime? So, fruits can be balls, but they're not balls like the ones that you play with outside. So, for the purpose of this story, Doreen Cronin, who is a very famous author and wrote about Click Clack Moo, Cowsette Types, and Giggle Giggle Quack Quack also, this book was written by her as well. So this is a book about what do you think can bounce and what doesn't bounce. So take a good look at this and pay attention to it. Come on, let's bounce like a bunny. Hip, hop, hip, hop. Let's bounce like a frog. Kerplop, kerplop. I'll bounce to the left if you'll bounce to the right. It's like in ballet. Bees bounce in the daytime and bats bounce in the nighttime. You can bounce a ball right off your hands like a volleyball, or bounce it off your toes like when you play soccer. I can bounce a beach ball on the tip of my nose. Can you? It's what seals do. But it would be interesting if you could take a beach ball and do the same. If you bounce into a puddle, it's best to bounce in boots, rubber boots, with your raincoat and your rain hat, probably an umbrella if you don't have one. If you must bounce in the market, it's best not to bounce in fruits. That's just like I showed you before. Some of them don't bounce. Bouncing with your best friend is called bouncing double. Bouncing on the couch is called big bouncing trouble. How many of you have bounced on the couch or sofa of your house? Maybe some of you on your bed. I can see your faces. It's hard to bounce in roller skates. It's fun to bounce on poles. If hippos bounce from place to place, imagine all the holes. Now, do they really bounce? No. But I know this one does. If bouncing in the sun gets hot, bounce back into the shade. What animal is this? A kangaroo. And that animal bounces all day long. That's what they do. If bouncing makes you thirsty, bounce yourself to lemonade. Sounds like a good idea for the spring. Bring some lemonade and drink. A bounce can turn into a bump, and a bump into a fall. But it's better to have bounced and bumped than never to have bounced at all. And I believe that because children grow by playing around and getting hurt and getting cuts and bruises and bandages and getting scrapes. So that's normal. That's not something horrible. It's just normal. It's what all kids do. We did it as little kids when we were little. As adults, now we don't, but as kids we did. The end. Did you like the story? Go ahead and find about Doreen Cronin and her set of books. Well, this is about bouncing on to the next level. We're going to math in a few minutes and do the sums of 2. So be ready for that, and I hope to see you later. Bye.